Welcome back to the session on IBP Integrated Business Planning. Many of you might have known about a process called sales and operational planning. In traditional organization, there are a lot of conflicts within the organization, especially between sales and operations. But many of the organization, especially in Asian countries, they have not even gone to the operational integration, which means within the operation, production is separate, supply chain is separate, maybe quality, maintenance, all these are separate. And in most of the traditional organization, even supply chain is split into respective organization like purchase, inventory management, warehousing, logistic, distribution, production planning, and control. So, in order to bring a synergy among all related operations, so a reorganization was required to make all this aligned operation into operations. Maybe when operations function is there, especially in manufacturing, which means it includes production, supply chain, maintenance, quality, and other related operation. So what is happening is we are trying to get some synergy within the operation function, and possibly you can expect some conflict with the sales or marketing function. Okay, this was the basic idea of sales and operation planning, especially to align the demand and supply. So if there was any mismatch, the SNOP process bought alignment, and also it was a problem resolving platform. As you know, SNOP even doesn't require any software as such. Even Microsoft Excel will do. But now we have a lot of consulting organization who want to promote other organization, user organization with advanced software function. So they are providing something more than sales, marketing, and operation integration. Along with this, they are trying to integrate with the product development, also financial function, so that the overall business is integrated. Of course, all these are system oriented. As you know, this IBP is provided with a different name by different players. One of the popular is from SAP ERP. They provide this type of integration. Of course, nowadays many organization also look for supply chain executives specifically with interest in knowledge in IBP, so that you are working in a good multinational organization. In this aspect, let me attach a PowerPoint and share you the screen. So let us understand what is integrated business planning. I have given a brief about S&OP. So IBP is one more extension of S&OP and includes other business modules, so that overall business can be managed in a better way, and it depends upon more requirement of a software tool. So let us see some of the requirements. As far as job posting is concerned, there are a lot of requirements. Just I was googling in Indeed. I have just put the integrated business planning IBP. You can see the number of job posting comes to 3279 job. It's much higher, not only in manufacturing but also mainly manufacturing organization and other global MNC. They look for candidate with this knowledge. Okay, you can take a example on the right side, supply chain analyst. It is from HP, and specifically they are talking about proficiency in SAP IBP, APO. Of course, we are going to see the other module in the other section, but here the focus is in IBP. So you have a idea that there is a huge requirement of a professional with IBP knowledge. So what is IBP? In a business world, when decision making happens in silos and planning process are disconnected, it is like having a group of individual playing their own instrument without any coordination. This was the purpose when SNOP was introduced some 2 or 3 years back. The harmony is lost and the organization becomes inefficient, misses opportunity, and struggle to keep up with fast paced market. Okay, so integrated business planning addresses these challenges by providing a comprehensive framework that integrates strategic, operational, and financial planning. Integrated planning incorporates supply chain planning, demand forecast, so the company can quickly assess the impact on inventory level, supply chain logistic, production plan, and customer service capacity. By having a real-time data at their fingertip, the decision makers can adjust their strategy and allocate the resources accordingly. So it involves extensive usage of IT tool. So not all organization can afford, but from the job posting you can see most of the multinational organization might have already invested, or they are looking for consultant who are having supply chain domain as well as this IBP knowledge. Okay, so this IBP was introduced by managing consulting firm called Oliver White to describe an evolved version of S&OP process they have originally developed in 1980s. Though there is some dispute who is the owner of S&OP, maybe this consulting organization owns S&OP. This is what I can understand, but originally it is from Dr. Dickling, who is also known as the father of SNOP. But as per Dr. Dickling, it is a simple process integrating operation and sales. That's why the name sales and operation. So you can see now it is extended and also computerized by using lot of IT tools. Coming to IBP framework, year one, market research and strategic planning. Second one is R&D and manufacturing. Third one, demand forecasting and predictive analytics. Profitability analysis, supply chain optimization, marketing and sales strategy. So all this module are integrated to provide the decision makers some suggestion or alternative scenarios, but these module will vary depending on the vendors. Okay, there are some clear difference between SNOP and IBP as we have seen earlier. IBP is much larger, whereas SNOP was focusing only on two specific areas. As you can see, the first point is supply and demand focused, whereas IBP involves entire business. So finance, product development, and other functions are also integrated. And SNOP meetings AV and output focused, whereas the IBP is a monthly planning focus on optimizing results and leverages scenario planning as a tool. The result is more agile organization. SNOP is short-term plans to drive supply and output. Of course, it's not exactly short-term plan. In SNOP also, we are going to look up to 18 months. Whereas in IPP, long-term, which is not clearly defined, are they going to see 4 years, 5 years is not clear. Some of this could be marketing terms to promote IBP by those vendors. In SNOP, traditional static budgeting practices, but in IBP, comprehensive and living financial plan with a range of associated KPIs. Coming to the forecast, in the traditional and rolling forecast, in the traditional organization, fixed financial plan calculated for a set of period of time, typically 1 year, that uses historical observation to estimate future business metric. Whereas in the rolling forecast, which is used in IBP, a live financial plan that is regularly updated throughout the year to reflect change. So you see some dramatic change in the way in which the organization is also operating. When they sense there is some business opportunity, they are able to stretch their budget, which is not possible in the traditional organization. And traditional forecasting is calendar based, which means it could be annual or quarterly, whereas in the rolling forecast it could be event based with a real time adjustment to calculate a calendar forecast. So there are significant changes compared to traditional SNOP and IBP. As per some of the vendor, the six key pillars of IBP is: one, strategic planning; second, operational planning; third, financial planning; then cross-functional collaboration; data integration and analytics; continuous monitoring and performance management. So it's a part of digital supply chain, and one of the key aspect is involving, sorry, involving supply chain analytics. There are some other vendor who say there are four pillars for the integrated business planning, which are demand management, supply management, product management, and financial management. So it's very simple way of looking it. In SNOP, we were dealing with only first two, whereas in IBP, we are going to see all the four components. So what are the benefits of integrated business planning? Enhanced decision making, improved alignment within the organization and outside the organization. You are going to achieve agility and responsiveness to the customer, optimal resource allocation, risk management. So, what are the steps involved in implementing IBP? One, it has to be sponsored by the top management. The investment is involved, and it can be huge investment for some of the organization, but in any case, now most of the organization are adopting IBP as their one of the core strength. Also, the second is continuous improvement must be expected by the management, integration of people and technology, then also the technological application. As a benefit, you will have complete profit and loss statement and KPI visibility for the top management, cross functional and interactive plan and review publication, live on platform meeting capability, big data enable. So supply chain analytics plays a major role. Okay, even if you don't understand some of the terms involved, if you are particularly very clear on supply chain analytics, it's going to help you in understanding IBP. Also, when you know things in advance, IBP helps you in managing the risk management, because you can identify both opportunity as well as the threat faced by the organization. Coming to the role of technology, with the vast amount of data businesses deal with today, manually managing such process will be both time consuming as well as prone for human error. So you need some software tools that automate most of this task, ensuring accuracy and efficiency. Moreover, the software tools often provide data visualization features, converting complex data into easy to understand charts and graphs. So it aids in quick decision making. Essential consideration for successful implementation could be employee training, technology requirement, embracing the cultural change. Now everything is available in fingertip, and also investment is required. So there is a mind change, and change management are also involved here. Now, coming to the success metrics for IBP process could be getting all stakeholder to buy in, then basing business decision on data. This is where supply chain analytics is also going to help, tying decision making to outcomes and improving accountability. Integrated business planning software, there are many software vendor who supply. One of the most popular could be SAP, IBP. Okay, from technical perspective, organization need advanced software solution and system that facilitate seamless data integration and collaboration to support IBP. One could be corporate performance management software. Second could be BI tools. Third one, collaborative planning and forecasting solution. Data integration and automation, of course, with a cloud-based solution. Possibly now these are all not integrated. Maybe these solutions are provided by different vendors, but if you need a integrated software, there are other players like IBM as a planning analytics. O9 is an organization which provide GraphQube data model. Of course, SAP as a integrated business planning. Anaplan is one more. Then Oracle demand management cloud. Kinaxis rapid response. So you see a lot of players in the market. Their delivery of the software may be based on interaction with their client. Some of you might have already used some of this software. Otherwise, you need to prepare yourself to know this latest development. We are going to move to the digital supply chain world, and you are expected to have all the knowledge of this tool. Of course, when you take Oracle integrated business planning and execution software for manufacturing, it has follow these outcomes. One is top down and bottom up driver based planning and forecasting, risk modeling for merger and acquisition and strategic initiative, full financial statement structure for strategic and operational planning, predictive and prescriptive analytics and planning. Of course, all this depends upon your own organization requirement. But as an individual, if you are looking for a better job prospects, then you need to have some understanding of all these processes. Okay, starting from SNOP, coming next to IBP level, what are the function, who are the vendors, and also learning some of this software will be better. But on the other hand, if you are looking for a position in such consulting companies as a front end supply chain professional, you need to know end to end process of managing the supply chain, and the outcome is known in terms of increased business performance. Those of you who are interested in knowing more, I request you to enroll in our one advanced program on digital supply chain, where we are going to see the entire digital framework for digitizing the supply chain and what are the tools involved in the overall digital supply chain. And the future is going to be like that. If you don't know now, these are the essential skill for future. Any question, you're always welcome to comment either in LinkedIn or YouTube. And also, you can reach to me. You can ping in my WhatsApp number, which is available here. Thanks for watching. Bye. Have a nice evening.